Well, it's big news for Bitcoin and crypto adoption and acceptance. Hi there, crypto fans. Dick Allgire here. It's another beautiful day at Ethereum Place. I'm going to play a couple of clips for you that demonstrate why Bitcoin is not only not going away, that Bitcoin is going to be the store of value in the new digital economy, and why Bitcoin is going up and why it's being accepted. Okay, the first one, don't want to get too political here, but Donald Trump went to a bar this week in New York and bought patrons a round of burgers using Bitcoin. Yes, he paid with Bitcoin with his Bitcoin wallet on his iPhone. Donald Trump has Bitcoin. He's a Bitcoin millionaire. He's the first president to use Bitcoin. This is a milestone. What I would like to wonder is, what I'd like to know is, how much Bitcoin did he spend so that we can mark that down and then, like 5 years from now, say, Donald Trump used this much Bitcoin to buy burgers, and now that is worth enough to buy the entire bar, which will happen. Donald Trump's family is also opening a crypto exchange. Yes, they're smart businessmen. They know how to make money, and they know what's coming with the new digital financial system. So yeah, big news. All right, the other clip, this is a longer soundbite that I'm going to play. Larry Fink is the head of BlackRock, and BlackRock, if you don't know, is the corporation of corporations. In the hierarchy of corporations on planet Earth, BlackRock is way up there high in the pyramid. Now, there are corporations behind the scenes that you don't know about that actually have more money and more power and influence, but we don't talk about them. One of the highest ones is BlackRock. Larry Fink, the head of BlackRock, just a few years ago would have been saying, well, Bitcoin, there's no value to it. It's a Ponzi scheme. It's used by drug dealers. It's, poo-pooing BlackRock. The thing is, Larry Fink and Donald Trump, just a few short years ago, like 2, 3, 4 years ago, could not have come out and endorsed Bitcoin because it would have crashed the system. If you would have had the President of the United States saying, yep, Bitcoin, the dollar is the banking system, we need to go to Bitcoin. He couldn't do that. It would have crashed the system. But now we're getting to the point where he can openly discuss it and endorse it. Same thing with Larry Fink. He was on CNBC. This is a really interesting interview because he goes all in on endorsing Bitcoin. Listen to this.
As you know, I was a skeptic. Yes. I was a proud skeptic. And I studied it, learned about it, and I came away saying, okay, my opinion 5 years ago was wrong. Here's my opinion today. This is what I believe in today. I believe the opportunity today. I believe Bitcoin is legitimate. I'm not trying to say there's not misuses like everything else, but it is a legitimate financial instrument that allows you to have maybe uncorrelated, non-correlated type of returns. I believe it is an instrument that you invest in when you're more frightened, though. It is an instrument when you believe that countries are debasing their currency, debasing their currency by excess deficits, and some countries are. I believe we have countries where you're frightened of your everyday existence, and if you have an opportunity to invest in something that is outside your country's control, then you can have more financial control. And so I'm a major believer that there is a role for Bitcoin in portfolios. I believe you're going to see that as one of the asset classes that we all look at. I look at it as digital gold, as I said before, and I do believe there's a real need for everyone to look at it as one alternative to, I would say, the optimism that I have in the world. If you want to hedge hope, Bitcoin is not an instrument for hope unless you're hopeful you're going to make a lot of money on it. But I look at it as a vehicle in which you're expressing your financial acumen in something that you're more frightened of the world, you're more frightened of your existence. And I believe there's a great industrial use for it. And I think a lot of people are missing that.
So Bitcoin and cryptos are not going anywhere. They're going to be the foundation of the new system. We are in the transition to a new financial system that will be based on distributed ledger, digital blockchain technology. All the money, all the assets are going to be tokenized and part of various digital distributed ledger blockchains. This is a chance for those of us who are pretty smart to put some of our assets into that and do very well, like I've done here at Ethereum Place. Have a good one.